Listen to me now, beloved. Listen not with ears dulled by routine or eyes clouded by repetition, but with the full attention of your spirit, because what I am about to reveal will awaken something inside you that you have carried all along, but perhaps have not yet fully recognized. You have felt it, haven't you? That tension, that restlessness, that stirring in your spirit every time you step into a place that feels heavy, cold, or chaotic. You've walked into rooms and sensed the invisible weight. You've entered situations and felt atmospheres thick with fear, despair, or oppression. And maybe you've wondered, why do I feel this so deeply? Why does it seem like my very presence reacts to the environment? Here is heaven's answer, roaring into your soul today. You were born to shift atmospheres wherever you go. Type 1111. If this truth is awakening inside you right now, if you feel heaven confirming that this is exactly why you've always felt different. Listen closely. You do not merely walk into spaces. You carry the atmosphere of heaven into them. You do not simply enter environments. You transform them. You are not a passive passenger in the climates of this world. You are an active catalyst for heavenly invasion. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will cause you to see every place you step into as territory marked for transformation. You were not called to adapt to darkness. You were anointed to displace it. You were not created to echo fear. You were born to release faith. You were not formed to blend into despair. You were destined to ignite hope. Listen deeper. When you walk into a place heavy with oppression, you are not there to endure it. You are there to eradicate it. When you encounter atmospheres filled with anxiety, you are not there to absorb it. You are there to announce peace. When you face environments saturated with negativity, you are not there to bow to it. You are there to bring the light of joy. They thought you were simply sensitive, but heaven has designed you to be spiritually strategic. They thought you were just emotional, but heaven has wired you to be environmentally effective. They thought you were too affected by surroundings, but heaven has made you the effector of surroundings. Hear this, beloved. You are not the thermometer, simply registering the temperature. You are the thermostat, setting the temperature. You are not the mirror reflecting what is around you. You are the window, opening what is above you. You are not a responder to atmospheres. You are a shifter of them. Now, beloved, feel this truth burning into your bones. Where you go, heaven goes. Where you speak, chains break. Where you stand, light expands. Heaven declares over you. I have placed within you not a fragile candle, but an unquenchable fire. I have planted in you the wind of my spirit, mighty and uncontrollable by earthly forces. Step boldly, beloved, for you do not enter spaces as one who is affected. You enter as one who is assigned. Atmospheres are shifting because you walk in. Darkness trembles because you carry my light. Fear dissolves because you carry my courage. This is who you are. This is why you were born. You were born to shift atmospheres wherever you go. And this is only the beginning. Now feel it, beloved. Feel it not as theory, not as a distant hope, but as the living fire surging in your bones. Because what you carry is not dependent on your volume. What you carry speaks without words. Type 5555. If you feel this awakening in your spirit, if you sense that the atmosphere around you already feels the weight of who you are becoming, listen closely. Your presence is not neutral. Your presence is prophetic. You do not simply walk into rooms. You shift them by existing in alignment with heaven. Before you speak, atmospheres begin to tremble. Before you pray aloud, spiritual climates begin to respond. Before you move, the environment already recognizes the mover. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will cause you to understand the authority you carry, an authority that does not beg for permission, but commands with quiet power. You were not sent into this world empty. You were sent carrying heaven's weight. You were not placed in situations randomly. You were placed on divine assignment. You were not scattered by chance. You were strategically planted by the hand of God. Listen deeper. When you enter a space, confusion begins to clear, even if no words have yet been spoken. When you sit in a room heavy with fear, courage begins to rise, even if you have not yet declared it. When you walk into territories marked by despair, hope starts to spark, even if you have not yet raised your voice. They thought your silence was weakness, but heaven knows your silence is saturation. They thought your quietness was passivity, but heaven sees it as power under control. They thought you were unnoticed, but heaven knows all of creation notices when you enter. Hear this, beloved. You are not waiting for atmospheres to welcome you. Atmospheres are adjusting to you. You are not hoping to make an impact. You are the impact. You are not asking for space to shift. You are forcing space to respond to what you carry. Now, beloved, feel this truth igniting deeper inside you. Your life is not background noise. Your life is the sound of heaven filling the earth. Your steps are not ordinary. Your steps thunder with divine purpose. Your breath is not empty. Your breath carries the wind of God. Heaven declares over you, what you carry is not dormant. It is alive and active. I have infused you with power that precedes your words and echoes in your wake. Step boldly, beloved, for you are not a passive participant in atmospheres. You are the very force that redefines them. Where you go, darkness yields. Where you stand, chains fall. Where you breathe, life flows. This is your design. This is your destiny. This is why you were born. You were born to shift atmospheres wherever you go, and this is only the beginning. Now, watch it happen, beloved. Watch not with eyes clouded by past disappointments, but with the clear gaze of one who recognizes everything is beginning to respond to you. Type 3333. If you feel this shift stirring in your spirit, if you sense heaven aligning the currents of your life in ways you can no longer deny, listen closely. You are no longer the one chasing environments. Environments are gravitating toward you. You are no longer the one searching for open doors. Doors are swinging open at your approach. You are no longer the one waiting for alignment. Alignment is running to catch up with you. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will make you realize you have crossed a threshold where your internal atmosphere commands the external atmosphere. You carry a gravitational pull, an invisible force forged in the fires of heaven. You attract not by striving, but by simply being fully awakened in your assignment. You do not beg for opportunities. Opportunities cannot resist what you carry. You do not plead for favor. Favor has fastened itself to your journey. Listen deeper. Your alignment with heaven has tuned your life to a frequency creation cannot ignore. People are being drawn to you, not because of what you say, but because of what you release. Situations are shifting in your favor, not because of luck, but because of heaven's orchestration. Resources are locating you, not by accident, but by divine assignment. They thought you would forever strive and struggle, but heaven has decreed, struggle is giving way to attraction. They thought you would remain invisible, but heaven has declared, you are now unmistakable. They thought you would be left behind. But heaven proclaims, acceleration has overtaken you. Hear this, beloved. You are not a seeker of atmospheres. You are the source of atmospheric shift. You are not waiting for breakthrough to find you. Breakthrough has locked onto you like a guided arrow. You are not following the current. You are creating it. Now, beloved, feel this truth thundering in your spirit. The favor you thought you were chasing is chasing you. The doors you thought you needed to force open are responding to your presence. The change you thought was delayed is magnetized by your very being. Heaven declares over you, what you carry cannot be hidden. What you release cannot be resisted. I have made you a force of attraction for divine assignments and heavenly alignments. Step boldly, beloved, for your very life is a magnet for my movement. Where you go, supply follows. Where you stand, increase arrives. Where you dwell, my presence flows. This is not coincidence. This is covenant. This is not luck. This is lordship. You were born to shift atmospheres wherever you go, and everything in creation knows it. You were born to shift atmospheres wherever you go, and this is only the beginning. Now see it multiply, beloved. See not with limited sight, but with eyes opened by heaven to the cascading impact of your presence. Because what you shift is not confined to your own atmosphere. It is contagious. Type 1111 if you feel this fire kindling inside you, if you sense that your atmosphere is now becoming a catalyst for others. Listen closely. You were never meant to carry this alone. What you ignite becomes an uncontainable wildfire of transformation. Your shift in atmosphere is not only your personal breakthrough. It is the permission slip for others to step into theirs. You are not just changing rooms. You are changing realities for those around you. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will make you see every room you enter, every person you encounter, as fertile ground for atmosphere revolution. Your courage is contagious. Your peace is a powerful current that sweeps through chaos. Your joy is a spark that sets dormant hearts ablaze. You carry a transferable fire, a fire heaven, intended not just to warm you but to ignite others. Listen deeper. When you choose hope in hopeless places, it unlocks hope in those who had given up. When you stand in faith where fear has reigned, it releases courage in hearts still trembling. When you radiate heaven's atmosphere in earth's darkest corners, it awakens people trapped in spiritual slumber. They thought your influence would be contained, but heaven has broadcast your breakthrough far beyond what they imagined. They thought your fire would flicker and fade, but heaven has fueled it to spread like a wind-driven blaze. They thought your shift would stop with you, but heaven has multiplied it through you. Hear this, beloved. You are not a solitary torch. You are the spark of a movement. You are not a quiet ember. You are a blazing declaration that atmospheres must bow to heaven's authority. You are not a one-time shift. You are an ongoing atmosphere revolution. Now, beloved, feel this truth pulsing like wildfire through your veins. You are heaven's contagious catalyst. Your obedience ignites others' courage. Your resilience releases new strength into weary hearts. Your fire frees captives you've never even met. Heaven declares over you, what I have placed within you will not remain isolated. What I have set ablaze in your spirit will not burn alone. Step boldly, beloved, for your atmosphere is not just shifting spaces, it is shifting lives. Where you go, freedom follows. Where you move, movements rise. Where you burn, others catch flame. You were born not only to carry this fire, but to spread it until the earth is alight with my glory. You were born to shift atmospheres wherever you go. And this is only the beginning. Now walk fully in it, beloved. Walk not with hesitation, but with the unstoppable stride of one who knows. Everywhere you go, atmospheres obey your presence. Type 999 if you feel this roaring in your spirit. If you know you are stepping into your identity as a carrier of heaven's unstoppable flow. Listen closely. You have not only been shifting atmospheres. You have become an atmosphere. You are not adjusting to environments. Environments are adjusting to you. You are not reacting to what surrounds you. You are recreating what surrounds you. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will cause you to understand you are no longer simply influencing atmospheres. You are embodying heaven's move in the earth. When you walk into a room, heaven walks in with you. When you stand in a place, the climate of heaven stands with you. When you move through the earth, the winds of transformation move with your steps. You have become a walking revival. You carry the sound of awakening. You embody the fragrance of freedom. You release the currents of change. Listen deeper. You are not a visitor in this world's environments. You are heaven's envoy, sent to establish kingdom culture in every space. You are not waiting for revival to come. You are carrying revival wherever you go. You are not asking for atmospheres to shift. You are the shift. They thought you would conform to their climates, but heaven has confirmed you to confront and change them. They thought you would collapse under the weight of atmosphere, but heaven has clothed you with authority to command it. They thought you would fade into the background, but heaven has crowned you to stand out as the foreground of transformation. Hear this, beloved, you are not an accident walking through this earth. You are an assignment in motion. You are not a whisper in noisy environments. You are the voice of change that silences confusion. You are not a flicker of light in vast darkness. You are the blazing dawn that commands darkness to flee. Now, beloved, feel this truth cascading through every part of your being. You are the revival they have been praying for. You are the awakening heaven has prepared. You are the walking atmosphere of heaven, sent to turn cold places into furnaces of glory. Heaven declares over you, what I have planted in you is not seasonal, it is eternal. What I have set ablaze in you is not temporary, it is transformational. Step boldly, beloved, for you do not carry revival. You are revival. You do not wait for heaven to invade the earth. You bring heaven to earth with every step you take. Where you go, climates shift. Where you dwell, glory settles. Where you move, atmospheres bend to the will of the King. You were born to shift atmospheres wherever you go. And this is only the beginning.